Hello everybody, very impromptu video, but I felt like I needed to do one because I haven't uploaded it in several days. And I had a thought today while going to boxing. I just got back from boxing. And the reason I have been so happy is I have starved the negative side of my thinking. A lot of people end up being really, really upset and disappointed in themselves, even depressed, because they starve their positive thoughts. As soon as they start thinking positively, they think, nah, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, my mom's disappointed in me, I failed my maths test. Like, I just don't care anymore, dude. I lost $200 today. I don't care. You know why? Because I followed my rules, I followed my principles, and I lost using them. That's completely fine. That's completely inside the scope of my control. And that's what makes me feel good. I'm not looking at the 200 I lost. It's the one mistake that cost me that 200 that I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the result. I'm looking at the journey that got me to that result. And it's crazy. A couple of days ago, I was bored, and I've talked about this. My morning routine is very good. My evening routine is not amazing, but it's set in stone. It's pretty much the same every single day. But my afternoons, especially when I have days off, my afternoons, I end up just playing games. So a couple of days ago, I decided to go for a hike. Just because. Middle of the day, like 2 p.m., where the sun, it's summer right now, where the sun was just blazing. And I did that hike in 2.5 to 3 hours. And it was nice. It's that kind of like, I don't have any more limitations. I don't want to say limitations, but stuff holding me back. I felt like doing it, and I went and did it, dude. I've still been reading almost every day. I've been going gym almost every day. I've made my bed every single day. And I had a bad habit of brushing my teeth only once a day. I've brushed my teeth twice a day, every day now since I've started this thing. I go for walks most days. I'm not doing everything every day, but I'm doing a lot more than I used to every day. And that's all I'm focusing on. I haven't had a bad sequence of thoughts in a long time. I've had bad thoughts, but after those thoughts, as I've said before, I reaffirm myself. I ground myself in something positive. It's that simple, but it's so hard. It's so hard. And that's why I'm trying to tell you guys that you need to speak out loud to yourselves. Because you can't control your thoughts, but you can control what you say to yourself. If you're not speaking to yourself in the third person, then you are not your biggest supporter. If you are not outspoken about yourself, you are not your biggest supporter. And I love myself. That's why I pretty much stopped drinking, because I mean, I can, but I don't, because whenever I drink, I feel like I become a different person, which was what I used to love, and now I hate it. I don't like waking up the next morning, even after a single drink, one drink. I wake up the next day and I'm saying that wasn't quite me, and I don't like that. I love myself now. I love myself. And it took such a short amount of time for me personally. And now that I'm saying that, I realize now that people only see the difference when it's night and day. It has taken me since the start of this YouTube channel to get to this point. It's like 2 years or more of misery before I got to this point. But it changed overnight. I understand it now. So much shit is becoming clear to me, and it's amazing. I love it, dude. I love it. I know my bed is a bit of a mess. I had my first day of university today, and I love it. I love what they're teaching me. I love what I'm studying. I love what I'm doing. I came back from boxing. Boxing, I feel terrible while doing it, but afterwards I feel amazing. I don't know, guys. I don't know what else to say. Like, if you wanna be happy like me, just watch my previous videos, bro. Just see my journey to here. And I'm not even doing great in life. I'm not a millionaire. I don't live in a fancy house. I don't eat amazing food. I'm pretty much an average Joe, but I have an amazing attitude. And I'm not saying you can't. I want to stress this. You can and will have bad thoughts. It's only natural. And it's good that you have bad thoughts, because those bad thoughts can sometimes be what saves you from doing something really stupid. But instead of just accepting those negative thoughts for what they are, analyze them. I say, so many times I'll just be driving somewhere and I said, I didn't go for a walk today, or I didn't read yesterday. And I'm like, you start going down that hole of what you didn't do. But then I have those thoughts. I let those thoughts happen. You need to let those thoughts happen and then correct them. So I let them happen, and then I just start talking to myself, dude. I start talking to myself until I feel fine. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Talk to yourself in the car. Talk to yourself in the elevator. But just the minute you start speaking to yourself is when everything's become much clearer. I can't understate that. I can't understate that. And as soon as you start trying to teach others to be more positive, then that's the game changer, because now you feel like you have a responsibility. And for me, that responsibility feels good. I like that I have a responsibility to spread positivity and to correct people when they say something that's not nice or that's offensive. Like, don't tune them and, bring them down, but just say, hey man, that's not cool, and explain why it's not cool, and then leave it at that. Then it's up to them. I almost feel like I don't owe anyone anything, but I owe myself everything. Oh, it's so hard to convey. Oh God, it's so hard to convey this. It's a feeling. I can't convey this feeling. Now, I could explain it theoretically, but when you guys feel that detachment from shame, worry, stress. How do I put this? Those feelings, right? When you're watching a sunset and you feel great for about like a few seconds, you feel that those few seconds of pure bliss. For me, that's almost like how I'm treating my negative emotions. I feel them fully for a few seconds, but then I let them dwindle. I let it go. And that's how you gotta do it. It needs to be like a sunset. It needs to end. It needs to set. Yeah, guys, that was the main portion of the video. If you made it here, thank you. I'm tired, dude. I haven't showered. I'm sweaty as shit. How have you guys been? Let me know in the comments. I feel I need to respond to a lot of comments. I'm gonna go do that right now. And yeah, love you guys. Bye bye.